I just had to take a moment and show you this. With the way that the snow coated the trees last night, it's absolutely gorgeous through here. Tell you what, there is a lot of weight on those trees. Wow. Wasn't exactly how I was going to start today's video, but it was too beautiful to pass up. This has been a trudge of a hike today, but I'm bound and determined to get us some killer views. So fingers crossed. Gotta catch my breath here for a moment. We're almost there though. Just a little bit more this way. Oh my goodness. The view's hidden from us for right now, but we're supposed to get some views come the morning. So we've been here before. Looks like somebody decided to leave a chair. We'll pack that out with us in the morning. But we've been here before. I guess with a little bit less snow. Gotta catch my breath. Woo! But we're gonna be setting right up here tonight. And just because I haven't done this yet, welcome to the Bosky Net Adventure. My name's Jeff. I hope you stick with me throughout this journey. It snowed quite a bit. We're gonna still get some more snow tonight. So I'm looking forward to that. I brought the Backwoods Bungalow again with me tonight. We're going to go ahead and start getting camp all set up. There's just a little bit of wind right now that I'm going to have to contend with. So I apologize to all you who are listening right now. I'll put on the microphones a little bit later to cut out the noise. So just hang in there with me right now and let's get camp going. This is always a great place to set down the pack. Take a moment and put the hat back on. on this side of the tent, I've decided to double guy it out. There's a breeze coming up through the canyon here. So, since I'm pegged into the snow, I just want to make sure that I've got plenty of strength here on this side of the tent. Every once in a while, there's a little snow flurry that comes blowing in. So I just kind of stop what I'm doing and watch it, because it's absolutely beautiful. Even better. Well, everyone, it's just been a snowy afternoon. This has been pretty cool. Just enjoying myself. But it's about 5 o'clock now. Time to start getting some dinner going. Let's see here. I'll probably make a hot drink too. Just kind of enjoy all the things. I'm keeping things pretty simple tonight. Freeze-dried meal. Let's see, what do we got tonight? Chicken teriyaki. I've had this one before. It's pretty tasty. We'll get the water going and start getting that rehydrated. So last week I decided not to actually go out on an adventure. And I kind of regret not going out. The reason why I didn't go out was actually because of creating these videos. To say that I've had just a little bit of writer's block lately would be an understatement. I don't know what it was. I just wasn't feeling it. I didn't know if I'd actually planned out a good adventure. And, yeah, that just happens sometimes. I just don't know what to say during the adventure. I don't know what to share with you all, other than, what I typically do, which is the play-by-play of what's happening, right? But I did repent of that a bit this week. I thought long and hard about this and was just like, what? First and foremost, I need to be coming out on these adventures for me. This is my happy place. This is where I go for calm and relaxation. And sorry, y'all, I need to drop you down to number 2. Creating these videos needs to be second to my rejuvenation time. So I hope none of you are upset or offended by that. I'm just coming to realize that first and foremost, I'm an adventurer and a content creator second. Though I love creating the videos and I love having you all come along and join me, but I do have to do this for me first and you all second. So I apologize for that. That's just a little bit of the honesty moment with Jeff. I've been absolutely loving this adventure, though. I knew we were going to get some snow. The weather forecast said something around like an inch and a half, maybe. And that's probably true. I just figured it was all going to come at once. But ever since arriving here, it has not stopped. I don't know if you guys can see that all that well. But it's just been lightly snowing the whole time. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm loving it. I think that's all ready. Bon appetit. You know, I've never actually gotten around to buying one of those koozies that you put your freeze-dried meal into. I've thought about doing it, but as for now, just sticking it inside of the sleeping bag works out pretty well for me. Let me know down in the comments section below. Do you have one of those koozies either purchased or one that you made yourself that you put your meal into to keep it warm? How well does it work? I see videos and how-tos on how to make them all the time. I've just never done one myself. It's starting to get a little dark out now, but the snow has subsided. It stopped about, I don't know, I'd say about 45 minutes ago. It's just kind of calm and peaceful out right now. I've just been enjoying every minute of it. I don't know about you, but for me, life has just been a little bit busy lately. So being able to take this moment and just decompress, take a moment, enjoy the quiet, because it's been really quiet tonight. Other than this bird that's just back here, but I'm enjoying it. I know I say that a lot, but you know, whatever your stresses in life may be, whatever you can do to kind of just put them on the shelf, let them rest, and let yourself rest also. I think it's just good for the soul. So I want to encourage each of you, find whatever it may be and embrace it. You need these moments. I do want to thank you all for joining me. I know this has been kind of a different, quiet adventure. Kind of low-key this time around. Didn't make any fancy dinners. Nothing like that. No treats. My original plan was actually to have a campfire tonight. I think that was just more wishful thinking on my part. I did bring up a saw and everything else, but, you know, I kind of figured that everything would just be kind of soaked and wet and buried in snow, but, you know, I held out hope that I'd maybe be able to find something, but it just wasn't going to happen this evening. While we're chatting here, let me get you up to speed on some of the things that are coming up here in the future. So this next weekend, Mandy and I are actually going to be heading down to Arches National Park. We've been there before, but it was when the kids were really young, and Mandy and I haven't ever been able to do it, just us. So Mandy and I planned out a couple of the hikes that we can do down there. We're going to go see Delicate Arch and Landscape Arch and quite a few others. We're going to be down there for 2 nights, but it is going to be hotel stays. It's sorry, it's not going to be camping. But we do plan on capturing the moment and bringing you all along, so I hope you're all looking forward to that. And then I think in 2 weeks from now, I am going to attempt, again, this may be just wishful thinking on my part, I'm going to attempt to take the e-bike out and do a bike packing adventure. The weather is supposed to start changing dramatically towards the warmer side of things, so it should be able to facilitate, once again, taking the e-bike out and just changing things up and doing that e-bike adventure. Since I'm talking about the weather, this snowstorm that we've had yesterday and this evening, it was kind of the odd occurrence of this week. Ever since this past Sunday, we've been up around the 60s, and there was all kinds of snow melting going on. But Thursday night, Friday came around, and the weather decided, nope, we want more winter, we want more snow in the mountains. And as you can see, we've gotten it. So that's always a good thing. Snow in the mountains this time of year, yep, it's good. But here in 2 weeks, we'll be towards the end of March, start heading into April. And I don't know about you, but I've done a lot of snow camping this winter, and I'm kind of looking forward to spring and being able to just have a bit of a warmer camp. All right, everyone, we are hunkered down into storm mode now. Let's see here. Weather forecast still says about inch and a half of snow come the AM. So that and the temperature is supposed to drop down to the high teens. We'll see if any of that happens. But anywho, it's about 9:30 now. I'm going to start crawling into bed. I think I'm going to throw on a movie and just watch about 30 minutes of it. Got me some John Wayne to watch, right? I think the one I'm watching tonight is called The Cowboys. In the morning, keeping things simple. I just have some, I think it's granola in the morning. But hot chocolate, granola, hopefully some views. Like I said, the snow is supposed to come in sometime in the early AM and then vacate. So fingers crossed that we get the stellar views tomorrow. Just everything blanketed in snow is going to look awesome. I mean, it's already been looking awesome so far, but would love to see the peak show up and grace us with its presence. That would be awesome. But like I said, heading off to bed now. I want to thank you all for joining me once again, and we'll see you in the morning. Good night now. Good morning. We definitely got some more snow last night. I'll have to check it out here in just a bit. It's a little frosty in here. Let me start packing away some things, and then we'll go ahead and check on outside. I don't think we're going to have a view this morning. I haven't looked outside yet, but I can hear the faint sound of snow hitting the top of the tent. So I think we're out of luck on our majestic mountain views this morning. At around 2:30 in the morning, the wind definitely started blowing. Not enough to move the tent, just simply because of where I pitched. I'm in between, two big trees here, and the wind was coming up from the southeast here. So I was very well protected, but big gusts would come in, and it was loud, and it was whipping out there. It was pretty good. Let's see here. It snowed for most of the night. Let's see if I can get a shot of this. That's the entrance of our tent. So we're going to have to push some snow away. It looks like it may have dropped about 2 or 3 inches of snow out there. Just there's a good accumulation right here, right, from it falling off the tent. But yeah, snowy adventure. It's a good one. An owl just joined me. He's right over here. Let's see if we can hear him. Pretty cool. He's not that far away. Let's go ahead and get this awning up. That has got to be the fluffiest powder ever. It's a little snowy out there. Yep, sorry folks. No no views of the mountains this morning. No sunrises. We're pretty socked in right now. But it's still an amazing view. Everything is just absolutely blanketed in snow right now. I mean, it is truly a sight. some of that peak is trying to show through. So I've opted to keep things just real simple this morning since I'm not all too hungry. Gonna have myself a granola bar and my hot chocolate and just enjoy the snow falling. I did decide to go ahead and set up a time lapse of the mountain peak here since the clouds were coming and going. I don't know, so hopefully it captures something interesting. There is just the slightest orangish tint over there, so I don't know. Maybe the sun is trying to poke through, but we'll see what we can capture. And if it's not much, oh well. At least I tried. The backpack, it's definitely uneven for sure. But hey, we don't need to be leaving trash out here. So I'll take the chair back with me, get it into the dumpster. We'll be all good. Got to be good stewards out here, right? I do want to thank you all for joining me on this adventure. It's been a snowy one, a chilly one. I've had a ton of fun. This was certainly the peace and relaxation that I was wanting. Still snowing a bit. Oh my goodness. To all my subscribers, I want to thank you once again for joining me. And if you're not a subscriber yet and you want to support the BoskiNet adventure, be sure to like and subscribe. It would really help the channel. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, or are interested in a piece of gear that you saw me use on this adventure, hit me up down in the comment section below. I always look forward to hearing from you. I want to thank you once again for joining me on this adventure, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.